And LeBron outspoken last season about the Cavs, Doris, need for more playmakers.
Well, Kev, at the time, there were only two players, Kyrie and LeBron, who were averaging at least 2 assists. To give you a point of comparison, the Warriors had 7 players do that. So there was a ton of pressure on LeBron and Kyrie to make that offense hum.
Let's get a nice, clean game, huh?
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. George Hill out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. And Bogdanovich kicks to Turner. Collison dishes to Young. Back to Collison. Screen by Young. 5 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Love against Turner. 16 feet away. The Pacers pull it in.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Offensive rebound, Young, and he gets the bucket. Young's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Pacers.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass, big-time energy guy.
Here's James, and another miss by Cleveland. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oladipo, the pass to Young, finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Now here is Hill, screened by Smith. Pass to James. Knocked away. 4 on the clock. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Oladipo kicks to Bogdanovich. Screened by Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Collison. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. Well, Darren Collison going through the free agency process this last summer. Greg, Indiana jumped at the chance to add him to the roster.
Yeah, and with Collison and his ability to play in so many ways, that is what made teams go after him. He doesn't always take a big signing to change the complexity of a team.
Gentlemen,
getting solid contributors like Collison go a long way in building the foundation of a team.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And really, as recently as 2014, the Pacers were a team with that old school front court. Some tall timber inside, and they played that slow, methodical pace. They have revamped the roster looking to space the floor and really fire it up on offense.
Indiana leading by 5. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. A drive by Collison. The kick out to Young. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Over Love. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And the Pacers now looking to revamp how they approach things. The rebuild is on, it would appear.
Yeah, and a good time to do it when they saw Paul George would be leaving. It won't be easy to make the transition, but the Pacers do have a good collection of young talent.
Smith kicks to James, shoots over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Here's Collison, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hill. And LeBron James putting a lot of pressure on the Cavs to surround him with the talent to compete. Doris, yet right at the draft and start of free agency. The team going in a new direction in the front office.
Right, you're talking about a case of bad timing. Stars like Paul George and Jimmy Butler changing teams. You have to question the thinking to allow that front office turmoil at such a critical juncture.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Pacers operating in a smaller market. Some cost restraints for this franchise.
Right, this is not a team that can pay the luxury tax. It's not necessarily a free agent destination either. Those are challenges, but they have remained very competitive over the years.
Here's Turner, and the rejection by Love.
Oh, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
Hill dishes to LeBron. Over Young, down to 5 on the shot clock, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
And that ends the frustration. They've been ice cold to start this one.
Well, hopefully that gets their juices flowing, right? Once that first shot falls, it's typically a big relief.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, I'll tell you, the defense can't stop that. Bogdanovic with the ridiculous delivery.
Hill against Collison. Outside for Korver. Cleveland moving it around. Smith the pass to James. Launches it. Craps in the tray. James has got 5.
If LeBron's three-point game is going, turn the lights out. It's over.
Collison kicks to Bogdanovic. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Oladipo. No good. Smith with some nice D. At the elbow, it's James. Good defensive work there by Young.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the middle. And Turner kicks to Young. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points in the game.
Okay, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
Love with the screen for Hill. To the inside. Fades and shoots. And it's Love missing.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
There's the pick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Indiana. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Oladipo with a screen on Korver. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And 11 points for Thaddeus Young. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Once in a while, we talk about the makeup of a good teammate. But, Doris, what are some ominous signs that a player might be in it for more himself as opposed to team?
Well, I think anytime you see someone who's not committed to practicing at the important times, somebody whose availability might be in question, who might let a slight, I don't want to say injury, but a nick or a bump or a bruise, limit their availability, that's obviously a difficult thing.
Sure.
And, the other part is, Kevin, the players that I think have the most success are those that can be as joyous about their teammates' success as they are about their own. That's something that strikes me about the Golden State Warriors. It's a group invested in the group's success, and you see that both monetarily in terms of what some players are willing to give up, and you also see that basketball, someone like a Klay Thompson who has to be effective in fewer shots with the addition of Kevin Durant.
Good breakdown.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
James kicks to Smith. Hill dishes to Korver. Hill, a screen on Oladipo. There's the pass to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. It's taken away by Collison. Lays it up and banks it in. Collison's got 5 points so far.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
It's a pick by Love. Smith against Collison. Love with the screen for Smith. Shot clock at 5. And Love with the basket on the assist by Smith.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
You know, it's interesting. Kevin Love almost 2 different players, right, guys? I mean, a bruising offensive rebounder who can battle inside, but also a skilled perimeter shooter. That's a rare combination.
And the three-point shot is a growing part of Kevin Love's game.
Well, I think it's certainly something he's added since coming to the NBA. From barely shooting any early on in his career where he was a flat back-to-the-basket scorer, now three-pointers account for almost half of his field goal attempts.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Bogdanovich. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Rodney Hood's checked in for Kyle Korver. Outside Collison. Kicks it to Oladipo. Goes back up. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
It's a pick by Love. Inside. And James throws it down.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
There's a screen. Here's Oladipo. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
and really focused on establishing dominance down low. And, guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, the 6'8" lefty, Rodney Hood, such a shifty guy with the ball in his hands. Boy, does he use that hesitation to get where he wants.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. And from his time at Duke, we knew Rodney Hood could shoot with range. Doris, did you realize how well he could handle the ball?
Well, as much as I like his ability to create, I love how he protects the basketball. This guy is a low turnover guy.
Joseph, he's checked in for Darren Collison. Cleveland also making some changes. Harry Nance is checked in for Love. Green comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Clarkson in for Hill.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's stolen by Green. High arcing shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Look, Kevin, 6'8". Rodney Hood is so effective
shots,
at getting fouled on his way up. This guy's so smart.
And Rodney Hood played one season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
You know, it's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, they say that one of the toughest things about calling a game is balancing pure basketball knowledge with entertainment. What's your approach with that topic?
Do you know that was the last piece of broadcasting that I think fell into place for me? For a long time, I felt like I was proving myself, Kevin, so I didn't relax and enjoy it. But my son one time said to me, when we were watching a game, he said, Mom, you have to understand when the announcers are having fun, we're having fun.
Chemistry is such a big part of it, isn't it?
Crucial.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
Nance a screen on Joseph. Outside, Green. James outside. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
That's it. When LeBron is working near the rim, his strength becomes readily apparent.
And stolen by Hood. Clarkson up top. Stolen by Joseph. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Joseph leading the charge.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Hood gets the bucket.
Rodney Hood is a remarkable athlete, and this guy tenacious when he cuts into open space.
And Joseph kicks to Young. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Booker, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Sabonis comes in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Victor Oladipo. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Booker with the screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Here's Joseph. That shot missing. Great D that time from LeBron. Green kicks to Hood. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I think given his size, Rodney Hood can be very efficient on the interior. This guy feels at home in the paint.
Here's Sabonis. James covering. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Pacers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
One shot.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And the Pacers still looking for their first NBA title, but 3 titles, as we know, for the franchise in their ABA days.
How about in 9 seasons with the ABA, they made the finals 5 times. Now, granted, there were only about 10 teams in the league, but that's still pretty impressive.
They get the rebound, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Stevenson, a screen on Hood, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hood. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. They set the pick. Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. And Bogdanovich kicks to Joseph. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Nance with the rebound. The drive by James. Good D by Booker. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands-on basketballs resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. And Stevenson is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot from 12. They get it again. The shot by Turner, no good. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. There's the dish to Calderon. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Green in the post. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bogdanovich wide open. Indiana again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Calderon passes to Hood. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Hood. The Cavaliers trailing. For 3, Calderon. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Hill against Joseph. He feeds it to Stevenson. Stevenson, a screen on Calderon. And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Joseph. Over Nance. The putback. The rebound by Jeff Green. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. And Indiana will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hood. Here's Sabonis. And that one is stuffed right through.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out.
You know, without a lot of shot blocking on the interior, the Cavs play a very conservative defensive style. A low rate of steals. They want to stay in front and prevent penetration.
Some changes for Indiana. Oladipo comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Collison in for Joseph. Love's check in for Cleveland. James comes in for Jose Calderon. Green, the screen for three. Love, and another miss by Cleveland. And for the Cavs, some defensive regression from a top 10 defense in 2016 doors to a bottom 10 last year.
Yeah, it's hard to dispute the notion that their offense carried them. Now, some would attribute that to coasting in the regular season, but still, their aim was to win it all, and tough to do that if you don't defend at a high level.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Oladipo, and the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Hill with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, guys, how good is Love at fighting through the contact to finish and score it?
And Doris, coming into the NBA, Love's game was centered around the basket, a double-double machine.
Well, think about this, Kev. One of 5 players in the last 3 decades to average over 15 rebounds for an entire season. He did that in 2011. And he still remains a factor on the boards because he's got terrific understanding of positioning and great lower body strength.
That one misses for Love. Doris, you graduated as your university's all-time assist leader. What do you think is the most important trait for becoming a great guard, a great playmaker?
Well, I think obviously you have to have a pretty good handle because generally you're going to absorb some pressure in the middle of a game. But I think the other part of that is, Kevin, you've got to be someone who enjoys watching someone else score as much as you enjoy scoring yourself.
I think this makes you such a great analyst because you had to know as a guard everybody's role and everybody's movement on a certain play.
You know, that's a great point. I've always said being a point guard is the perfect position to come at an analyst job from. You're 100% right.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
throw good. Clarkson. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
Second free throw, no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sabonis, the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Turner. Over Love. And again, it's Miles Turner. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You like how he uses his height there.
No, exactly. I mean, you're talking about surveying the defense and cashing in with the gorgeous mid-range.
Here's LeBron. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know what's remarkable to me is how durable and how consistently great LeBron has been. It almost appears to me, guys, he's superhuman. You expect at some point age will start to take its toll, but he's done an amazing job of using his body and keeping it right.
First one falls for him. And LeBron is at an age where you usually see players in the downslope of their careers.
Well, certainly, Kevin, this guy, when you factor in playoffs and international play, there's a lot of miles on that body. You combine that with the fact that he's top 6 all-time in minutes, it's incredible how successful he's been. Remember, this guy takes extraordinary care of his body.
And both free throws, good for James.
LeBron James is consistent enough at the line where he'll make you pay most times if you're going to send him there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. Collison against Clarkson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Love, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, guys, if Love doesn't finish a play inside, there is a high chance he's still going to find his way to the free throw line.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier. And that one falls for Love.
When you look at the Cavs bench, you certainly see a lot of veterans over there. LeBron wants teammates he can trust in the heat of the playoffs.
That one drops. He ties it up. And LeBron trying to make the most of his championship window, Doris. But does the age of the Cavalier role players shorten that window, do you think?
Well, I think it's a great question. And you could look at a team like the San Antonio Spurs, and they put among their reserves young developing players, and that helps to extend their run. With the Cavs, it seems to be more of a now or never approach.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside Turner, and Young kicks to Collison. Turner with the screen for Collison. 4 on the shot clock. Young for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Young's got 14 points.
Kev, no hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Smith for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
And Young slams it home.
I'll tell you, this game belongs to Thaddeus Young right now. He is getting great looks at the bucket.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. LeBron against Young. Over Young. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bogdanovich, he scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Love with the screen on Young. James kicks to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
Young inside, working on James, and Young kicks to Collison. And Indiana, another 3.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code.
Now the feed to Hood. It's a pick by Love, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Okay, now you've got to dial down the intensity a bit, right? That's his second foul, and we still got a ways to go before halftime.
Indiana leading. Outside Collison. Outside Bogdanovich. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Collison. He's got 8. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line. That's going to send Miles Turner to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, guys, such a rare combination, right? A great shot blocker who can also make threes. And if you think back to that 2015 draft, 3 kinds of those players entered the league. Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, and this guy, Miles Turner.
One shot.
You talk to us about a stretch 5. Miles Turner already a knockdown shooter from long range.
Well, it's incredible at his size to be that smooth, that quick, and that high with his release. Your eyes are not lying. That's a 7-footer with a gorgeous shooting stroke.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And here is LeBron. He's got 13. Smith with a wide open look. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Young against James. Kept alive.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus. Not good.
Smith dishes to Clarkson. Love with the screen on Bogdanovich. Smith for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, you think back to Nate McMillan's history, right? An assistant coach with the Pacers for 3 years. They made the unexpected decision to look for a new head coach, and in 2016, they promoted him to that role.
And for the Pacers, looking down the bench to McMillan was the easy choice. Do you think it was the right one, though, Doris?
Well, they wanted to change the culture, and part of that was getting a little bit more hard-nosed. Now, McMillan, he's old-school defensive-minded, and with his deal running through 2019, like all NBA coaches, he's going to be judged on wins and losses.
Booker, he's checked in for the Pacers. Lance Stevenson comes in for Bogdanovich. Now Collison. He's got 8. Dishes it to Stevenson. Young sets a screen for Stevenson. Back to Collison. 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 19 points.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
They set the screen. Love with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from James.
Amazing persistence from LeBron James. This guy does not quit on the glass.
Here's Stevenson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Use the screen to free himself up and drill the jump shot.
Clarkson kicks to James. Back to Clarkson from downtown. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. Collison kicks to Young. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Young sets a screen for Oladipo. Outside Collison. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Collison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Smith missing.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And stolen by Hood.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
And how's that for a solo performance?
Well, you couldn't do it any better than that, Greg. Textbook execution on the break.
It's tipped.
And this could be the final possession of the period.
Right. They have to play their cards right. No rush, work the clock, and get a quality look.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Nine seconds left now here in the second. Here's Clarkson. Off target at the rim.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pacers lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thaddeus Young has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Coming off an outstanding game last time out, it doesn't look like he's lost any of that momentum here tonight. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, one thing happened that really helped them out. Their bench came in and played absolutely beautiful. Gave them a huge boost. Not just trying to hold court, but actually putting points on the scoreboard. These guys should be starting, Ernie.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, where the famous Chase Tower stands tall above the city. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Well, it's his specialty. There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Indiana leading by 4. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love, the two stars at the 4 and the 5. George Hill out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Collison, no good.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
To the paint, off the pick. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Darren Collison.
Just an example of what sets LeBron apart from everyone else. The ability to set up his teammates for easy scores while being so dominant himself.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
And that one falls for Love. The Cavs' Tyronn Lue said he never envisioned coaching during his playing career, but Doc Rivers saw something in him.
Well, Doc likes to say that Ty just had a way of bringing people together, a way of connecting. At the same time, Lue is tough enough to speak the truth and point out things that others might be reluctant to say.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Korver. Young against LeBron.
Well, the league is finally catching up with Thaddeus Young. 6'8", 220 pounds. He was a small ball power forward before that was in vogue. Now he's kind of the perfect fit.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That's good from Young. And so Young nails them both. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bogdanovich against Smith. And no good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. And over the course of his career, Young more of a slasher than a shooter, Doris, at the power forward position.
Right. The southpaw has a very quick first step. And the last few seasons, though, starting to add that three-point shot. That will make him more effective.
Outside Collison. And Turner kicks to Young. Poked loose. Collison with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Oladipo for 3.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Hill kicks to Love. It's back to Hill. Cleveland moving the ball around. Hill sets the screen for Korver. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. LeBron shot is off. The Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Young, a screen on Korver. Oladipo misses.
Rough start to the third quarter. 4 attempts, no makes.
On the wing, Hill. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pacers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Screen by Young. Here's Oladipo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And last season, Victor Oladipo making big advances in his ability to shoot the 3.
Well, I thought Oladipo just played with a confidence that we hadn't seen before when he was taking perimeter shots. He seemed to trust his perimeter game more, and it helps when you have the green light.
That one is off. And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
Well, the versatility of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. This is a clever guard who plays his heart out on both ends of the floor.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Doris, one thing we've seen with LeBron, he's not shy putting pressure on the franchise when it comes to personnel decisions.
Right, Kev, this guy is very serious about winning championships. LeBron James expects support from ownership in terms of acquiring the right pieces, and he keeps his contract short with a purpose. That exerts leverage to be in position to win.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Korver. It's stolen by Korver. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. Count the basket. Hill's got 5.
But George Hill has exceptionally quick hands. He does such a good job coming up with steals.
Outside Bogdanovich. It's Oladipo on the wing. Covered by Smith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Feeds to Hill from 18 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, George Hill has always had a beautiful jumper, and this mid-range just as solid as the long range.
Oladipo sets the screen for Bogdanovich. No good. Shot missing. Korver with the defensive effort. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-3 run. LeBron passes to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Smith with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Young with the steal. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Pacers trail by 8. Collison dishes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Young. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, I love how Thaddeus Young accepts that contact. He's always looking to get himself to the charity stripe.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And that one falls for Young. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 8. Now here's Collison. 10 points for him. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Screen by Smith. LeBron kicks to Smith. Over Oladipo. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. That's now 8 points for J.R. Smith.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Oladipo against Korver. It's stolen by Korver. Pass to James. And he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Turner with the screen. And Young, here we go. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hill, Love. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Collison. Turner with the screen for Bogdanovich. It's taken away by Smith. To the middle. Love the pass to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Korver against Young. 6 to shoot. From about 16. Another miss by James.
Boy, with that much space around him, maybe he's better off attacking the basket than settling for the jumper.
And with that shot, the Cleveland leaders cut to just 7 on the basket from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Boy, Miles Turner out of the University of Texas, Hook'em Horns, the number 11 pick back in 2015. He now looks like a foundational piece for the Pacers.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Kyle Korver. Hill with it. 7 points in the game. And here's Love for 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 16 points for Kevin Love. Pacers trail by 10. Of course, you look back on that 2015 draft, hard to argue that Turner shouldn't have gone higher.
Yeah, I think it was the unusual running style. There were some concerns that it might predispose him to injury. The Pacers training staff actually found a muscular imbalance, so they helped him strengthen certain areas and correct that issue.
Hill kicks to Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, I'll tell you, for a long time, the reputation of J.R. Smith, not ideal. But, you know, a little bit of poor decision-making, unfocused defensively. He's really matured. He's gotten better on and off the court.
The Pacers making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Clarkson's checked in. Young against LeBron. Now here's Oladipo. He's covered closely, and it's good. 2 points. And J.R. Smith, a natural offensive. But Doris's defense has come a long way, too.
Amazing what winning titles can do. You start to appreciate what it takes to be successful. And you go back to his offense, though. A very good three-point shooter, even under great defensive pressure.
Here's the screen. Oladipo for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
They get it back. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Love. Love's got 8 here in the quarter. Pacers trail by 12. And Joseph kicks to Oladipo. Back to Joseph. There's the 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hood dishes to Love. Hood, the pass to LeBron. Screen by Smith. James kicks to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Over Joseph. Tips it up. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Passes it to Oladipo. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by Smith. And stolen by Love. Joseph against Smith. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Smith's got 12.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Joseph. Basket counts. Joseph's got his first points in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 12. LeBron dishes to Love. Love with the screen on Oladipo. It's a pick by Love. Hood. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. That one goes. Count it. And that's 13 points for Victor Oladipo.
Well, that's just the catch-and-shoot game of Victor Oladipo. So fast on the trigger on the catch.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Corey Joseph, a terrific two-way player, Doris, at the combo guard.
Kev, he's got great pedigree. Remember, he began his career in San Antonio under the great Greg Popovich. This guy's a physical, mobile defender who will guard either the 1 or the 2.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Booker, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Sabonis comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Bogdanovich. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Green comes in for Smith. And stolen by Booker. Stevenson outside. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Booker with the screen for Stevenson. Down low, and the dunk by Booker.
I think you've got to stay attached to the body of Trevor Booker because as a roll man, he's so effective.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Hood. Nance a screen on Joseph. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Stevenson against Hood. Second shot opportunity. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. James, the pass to Nance. Clarkson against Joseph. Shots good by Clarkson. 19 seconds left in the third. Here's Joseph. Oladipo outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Clarkson. That one misses. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Sabonis is out there with Trevor Booker. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers' 5.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Oladipo's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Indiana. Hill against Joseph. Hill kicks to Smith. Launches it. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, with JR, sometimes it doesn't matter how much you get in his face. He can still knock it down with the best of them.
There's the pick. Here's Stevenson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hill dishes to Nance. On the wing, Green. Shoots from 14. He can't get it to go. And Indiana will come the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Joseph, the pass to Oladipo. Another miss by Oladipo.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hill kicks to Smith. Green with a screen on Stevenson. Nance a screen. It's back to Hill. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sabonis, the pass to Booker. The Cavaliers pull it in. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Smith kicks to Green. Pass to Nance. Fires at the elbow. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Up top, Oladipo. Guarded by Korver. They set the screen. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Joseph against Hill. And Love has it in the corner. He dishes it to Smith. Love with the screen on Stevenson. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 8. Joseph, the pass to Sabonis. Booker is screen on Green. Sabonis kicks to Booker. And the rejection by Love. Korver dishes to Love. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Korver sets the screen for Hill. Green, the screen. Hill kicks to Love. It's back to Hill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Korver, no luck. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Joseph with the ball. Now Smith defending. They set the pick. From 13, Sabonis, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hill passes to Green. Stolen by Joseph. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Booker. Finished off the break.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Pick up by Hill. The pass to Korver. Kicks it to Smith. Korver, a screen on Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Back to Green. Fade away. And Stevenson grabs the board. Pacers trail by 6. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. There's the screen. Joseph with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead. Hill dishes to Love. Pick up by Hill. For 3, Smith. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got 20.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Booker. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Cleveland leading by 7. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Smith needs to continue to work on improving his shot from the free throw line.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shot.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. Young comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Collison in for Corey Joseph. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Green. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Pacers trail by 7. Turner with a screen for Collison. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Free throw good, Darren Collison. Collison hits them both. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Korver, a screen on Young. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Young's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Stevenson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James kicks to Smith. Love against Young. Screen by Smith. Love the pass to LeBron. Love with the screen for Smith. Smith missing again. Pacers trail by 3. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. Turner with the screen for Bogdanovich. Here's Young. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Young's got 24.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
And Stevenson kicks to Collison. They set the pick. Bogdanovich dishes to Collison. The shot that time not on target. Smith with the defensive effort. The three. They grab their own miss.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 1 in the bucket from Young.
Well, I love the terrific concentration by Thaddeus Young. He's not letting the defense alter that shot.
Here's Clarkson. And that one comes up a bit short. And here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one drops. He ties it up. Oladipo, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Hood's checked in for the Cavaliers. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Well, Cleveland shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And here's Clarkson. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 20 points for Kevin Love.
Oh, guys, by the looks of it, Kevin Love has just about everything working right now.
Here's Collison. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Pacers lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
And here are the Cavaliers. Now Clarkson, he feeds it to LeBron. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Yeah, simply doesn't seem to matter how many players LeBron has around him on the inside. He finds a way.
Here's Young. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead. Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Indiana leading. Collison, the pass to Oladipo. Young from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, Kevin, he doesn't shy away from the moment. Thaddeus Young, big-time delivery.
There's the screen. It's a pick by Love. Here's Clarkson. The three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. And Oladipo kicks to Collison. The feed to Young. Lock at 6. The 3. Rebounded by Hood. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's a pick by Love. Hood kicks to Clarkson. Hood dishes to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around, and that one's good. Love.
How does Kevin Love slip away from the defense? Comes up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
Inside, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo growing into that clutch player everyone believed he could be. What great poise down the stretch.
There's a good screen. It's a pick by Love from past the arc. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
No doubt. You love seeing him knock down the clutch basket.
Now here's Collison. Here's Oladipo. Oh.
Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Thaddeus Young.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
Wow, Rodney Hood not shy in a big moment. How about the poise from the 2-guard?
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Collison kicks to Oladipo. Oladipo with a screen on Smith. A try by Collison. Good!
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 3. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Love nails it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Oladipo, the pass to Collison. Screen by Young. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. He's off from three. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Cleveland. At the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. Hood out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Smith in at the small forward.
One shot, gentlemen.
I think we know this about Rodney Hood, Kev. He will play hard on both ends of the floor, and he's a lethal shooter from range.
Young outside. Oladipo against Hood. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. 14 points for Miles Turner.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
There's a screen. Love with the screen on Collison. Love kicks to Clarkson. Cleveland moving it around. 5 on the clock. For the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here comes Smith leading the fast break.
When J.R. Smith gets rolling, he can absolutely take over a game just like he's done in this one.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Collison. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 28.
Now, guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is grooving right now.
Launches a 3. But they'll get another chance.
And Bogdanovich, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
Love with the screen for James. Love outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Collison. That's tipped. Young outside. Turner with the screen. They double him with Love. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. LeBron outside. Screen by Smith. The drive by James. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. 6 on the shot clock. Collison against Clarkson. They get a hand on it. Love.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Turner. Can't cash in from close range. Cleveland's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 3. Collison dishes to Young. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And so here is Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Lets it go from 14. And the basket by Collison. Collison's got 23. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a less than ideal start here in overtime offensive, hitting only 3 of their first 8 shots. Green, the screen. Back to Love. And Love throws it down.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the pick. Here's Oladipo. Korver with the defensive effort.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Green. Nails the baby hook. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, Kev, how about the recognition of Kyle Korver? Puts the pass on time and on target. Makes it an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Screen by Young. Oladipo against Korver. Young, a screen on Korver. Here's Oladipo. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, how creative is Oladipo in the paint. Understands how to use his frame to score on the interior.
Hill kicks to Korver. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Dishes it to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 17 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the three if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 3. Oladipo for 3. No good from three-point territory. Buries it.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're leading by 1. 7 seconds left in overtime. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Smith kicks to Korver. And an intentional foul right there.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And Korver, one of the best to ever play the game in terms of shooting, got that lightning quick release and absolutely deadly from outside.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Timeout called, the Pacers. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Here's Korver for three. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so here's Cleveland. Outside Hill. The screen from Thompson. Hill kicks to Love. Korver passes to Hill. Buries it from three-point range.
Now George Hill continues to light it up from distance. This guy is a dependable three-point shooter.
And Oladipo kicks to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collison with it. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Love with the screen for Hill. Turner with the steal. Bogdanovich against Smith. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Hill kicks to Thompson. Outside for Korver. Back to Thompson. Smith against Bogdanovich. And again, it's Hill with a 3. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, George Hill, such an accurate shooter in catch-and-shoot situations. He's always ready to let it fly.
Oladipo with a screen on Hill. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Oladipo kicks to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Turner. Young sets a screen for Collison. Young in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 34 points for Thaddeus Young. Cleveland leading by 6. Hill passes to Love. The screen from Thompson. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Young's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Hill with it. Feeds it to Love. Out to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Goes up to the stripe. Second chance shot. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, that to me typifies the confidence Bogdanovich possesses. A knockdown shooter with the quick pull-up.
Screen by Smith. Love with the screen on Collison. Here's Hill. The putback. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. It's stolen by Korver to the inside. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Indiana's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
The Cavaliers trailing. The screen from Thompson. Smith kicks to Love. And Hill has it in the corner. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, the veteran George Hill continues to be masterful in these situations. He's such a great option to shoot it.
Turner with the screen. Oladipo for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Hill passes to Smith. Thompson, a screen on Oladipo. Love outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Boy, Kevin just had enough space to get off that jumper.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 4. 46 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 4. 46 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Perkins is checked in. And Oladipo, here we go. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
Boy, that's an example of really quick feet by Victor Oladipo. He's just so good at getting into the lane to pick up these fouls.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hood's checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Screen by Smith from outside the arc. Love can't hit. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Screen by Young. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Timeout called Cleveland. And the Cavaliers call time here. 16 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Hill against Collison. Love with the screen for Smith. Oh, no good.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside. Earned his trip to the free throw line.
Gentlemen, proof shot. Proof shot.
sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 2. 7 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. What do you think, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
Here's Oladipo. Ooh, off wide. And that's an intentional foul.
Two shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And I think, Kevin, the leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Oh, yeah, he knows what those free throws mean, right? That takes away any chance of a last-minute comeback.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight, and I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.